What you see is a system saying that the cultivator is now perfect and it has no other teaching to offer. Thus, it wants to say goodbye, and the system will disarm. Damn it, wait. Don't do it yet, a young man named Nianfan said. He was transmigrated in this world 5 years ago. Nianfan thanks the system for what it have done for 5 years. With the help of the system, he got admitted at the top 1 university, the topper of the National Art Championship as painter, solved countless puzzles, and dubbed as the genius high school student Nianfan. Physics, chemistry, English, history, sports. Nianfan learned a lot, but we can see his face being disappointed. What's the point of learning of all this, he said. He still have to fight monsters. That's right, monsters. The world Nianfan transmigrated to was, people here can fly, monsters can laugh, and all this monsters can swallow him in one gulp. This is the immortal cultivation world. Nianfan looked for immortals, hoping that he can learn under their tutelage. But again, he was disappointed, saying that he was deemed having no spiritual roots. He was meant to stay as a mortal forever. Having no chance to fight monsters and out of fear, he picked a hidden mountain near the city to live in. To have a self-sufficient lifestyle, since Nianfan is fearful of being dragged into the world of immortals and die meaninglessly. When Nianfan mastered architecture under the system, it rewarded Nianfan this yard that he lives in. He was also given an AI robot named Xiao Bai when Nianfan mastered physics. He also rescued a purebred dog in the roadside called Blackie. This is Nianfan's companions while living as a sage in the mountain. Nianfan, heartbroken but consoling himself, it isn't too bad to live as a mortal. Life is peaceful, the air is fresh, and the view is good. This is better compared to living in my previous mortal world, he said. A princess and her servant is walking in the forest. The servant says, "Wait for me, princess," while the princess is complaining to his father. She is angry at her father, emperor, wanting the princess to marry to a disgusting douchebag. The servant says, "Slow down, princess. I think I heard a wild beast barking nearby." "What are you afraid of?" the princess said. "That beast is no match for me. I have already condensed my key and was about to break through any moment now." But the servant doesn't want to buy it, saying that the princess is trying to build her foundation for 3 years now. "What do you know?" said the princess. "My father is hard to deal with." As they are walking, they noticed a yard. The princess commented, "There is someone living in this forest." The servant said, "You are trying to find a quiet place, princess, but you didn't find a deserted enough place." The princess blurted it shouldn't be. What kind of person would live in an old forest like this? I could be mistaken, but this architecture is not inferior to our palace. Is there a hidden expert living here? Come on, let's check it out, remember? Don't call me princess, just call me miss. The servant replied, "Okay, miss." The princess knocked on the door and Nianfan opened it and asked, "May I know who you are?" The princess introduced herself. "Hello, my name is Luo Shiyu and we are passing by. We saw your house in the forest. Can we come in?" Nianfan might have fallen in love. He thought to himself, this lady exuded an ethereal sense of ki and she seems a cultivator. Could it be because of the system and it is trying to help me have a girlfriend? The princess said to Nianfan, "I'm a little tired after walking for a long time. Can I come in and sit down?" Nianfan agreed and let them come into his house. He asked Luo Shiyu, "How many days are you guys staying?" To Nianfan's disappointment, the princess replied, "I'm not going to stay for long. We will just take a break shortly and leave." Nianfans insist. "What about something to eat or drinks?" Nianfan, though, to himself, "I haven't had a guest for 5 years, so I don't know what to do to serve them well." Nianfan shouted to his A-robot, "Xiaobai, cut a watermelon and serve it to our guest." But the princess seems reluctant and she said to herself, "I can eat it. Watermelon is a fruit for ordinary people. It's not of any use of me eating it." But the princess thought that this place is special. She feels like it has some kind of mysterious power to calm the souls. Xiaobai came in bringing some cut watermelons and welcomed the princess in their yard. The princess and her servant stared at the robot for a moment and was shocked and screamed, "Is that a living thing?" Nianfan scolded Xiaobai, saying that the robot scared the guest. and he is urging Xiaobai to hurry up and apologize to the guest. The princess, still dumbfounded, said, "A spiritual robot? With such extraordinary high spiritual intelligence? Could it be an immortal robot?" Li Nianfan introduced Xiaobai and said, "Ladies, don't be alarmed. This is my housekeeper. He is a robot." Xiaobao apologizes to them for startling the princess and her servant. The princess, with a pale face, listened to Li Nianfan explaining its